go. Episode 2. Done Precipice. As you've seen if you've watched episode 1. Episode 00 is just the introduction to the series, so if you haven't seen them, go back and watch them. This is Aftermath, so it's after the storm. Prepared for it, and now it's now the storm time. It's the only 2 maps that kind of connect to each other. So let's, without further ado, let's get going and have some fun. Okay, we'll start with that because that's all we've got. There goes my air conditioning on. If you heard that beep, sorry about that. It's hot, damn hot here in Turkey, so I'm going to try do this, probably this map in 2 parts. Operation Aftermath, North Africa Spring. Your company returns to the region after the storm has passed to witness the aftermath and help mitigate the consequences. Alright, so we got lots of water, lots of flooding. Got some work to do, which is cool. Crossing the other side of this area in this one, which is awesome. Let's see what Kelly's got to tell us. What have we got to do, Kelly?
Looks like our hard work paid off. The storm's passed and the town's still standing. Still, we better check for damage. I've marked your destination at the harbor.
Cool. Let's have a look. See, marked a destination at the harbour. Have you really? Where's the harbour? Huh? Oh, there. Okay. All right. So we're going to drive all the way down here then. We awesome. All right. On. All-wheel drive, etc., etc., diff lock and all that. Zoom out a little bit, open up the door. Cool, cool. And let's go. Obviously, conditions are a lot worse than they were in the first one. But yeah, I always try and run over as many loose trees as I can find and like smashing this up. But we're likely to get stuck a few times, just because that's the nature of the map. Okay, that should disappear, hopefully. Go over here a little bit. We got our winch, so we don't need to worry about it too much. There's plenty of trees to grab hold of around here. Good. Smash them trees. Awesome. Okay. So this is using the new patch 2 or 2.1, whatever you want to call it. It's version 2, but then they came out with some hot fixes afterwards to make it version 2.1. The changes are awesome. Obviously, I did a video on the update a little while ago. Oh, see, look at that first error. Right, saved by the winch. Get out of the way of these trees because they're horrible. Let's try getting over here without tipping over too much. Yeah. Awesome. Can I run over this telegraph pole? Yes, I can. These things just like stop you. So just be careful of those. Love the way this is all changed from the first one, like the first in the series. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun watching. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to do differently, all that good stuff. Can I go this way? Probably not really, but we're going to go anyway. We need to find the bridge, which is at the end of this, if I remember rightly. Let's go up here. I do not trust that. Okay. No, that's a big tree. Don't like you, big tree. Go away. Big rock. Bud, you can do it. There you go. Yeah, basically it's the same map, but it's all changed terrain-wise, you know, which I kind of like. Ew. Okay, let's go over here. Those do smash. These little stubby ones will stop you dead in their path. Right, there we go.
At least this bridge is still in one piece.
Yes,
we
it
had
is.
to move our operations before the storm. We needed to get to that harbor, so it had to be lowered. I was a bit worried about it, storm and all.
Right, you can't go left up here. You have to go right. So don't even bother. It's a dead end. Just to let you know. Lots of rocks on this, which need to be cleared up later for a route. Worry about that later. As you can see, lots to clear up. Over here, we kind of go off to the right. That. Steering clear of all the muddiness. I don't know why there's no music. I don't know if that's a problem since they fixed done the hot fix, but it's really weird. There doesn't appear to be much music, and I have got it in my settings. Let's have a look. Audio, master volume, music volume. Maybe, don't know. We'll try it at 0.5. Okay. No music, which is very weird. I can play some music whilst I'm playing this that's like copyright free. If people want me to, let me know again in the comments. But if you just want to hear me chatting as I'm doing this, no problem. Here to chat, here to play. Alright, so let's go here. I think the first job is to clear a load of mess with the cranes. Remember rightly. Yay, the cavalry has finally arrived, but your work is just getting started. Yeah. So I'll probably do this one for like an hour and a bit. See how far we get. Okay, let's move you out of the
You
way.
might have noticed we've deployed some additional support. Supplies, vehicles, that kind of thing. But you'll need to jump in the crane and move all those containers out of the way first. And then you'll need to check the road from the harbor base to the transit point and clear out any hazards. Once that's done, you can plot a route for our vehicles.
Okie dokie, will do, Kelly. Let's put this down. Use the rope. Push it over there. Get it out of the way. Okay. Up to the next one. Button. Up. Through the middle. No, don't go through the middle then. Right, let's twist it a little bit. Wrong way. Let's go. There you go. No, stuck again. Okay, let's drop it down a little bit. Now go through. There you go. Okay. third piece. Put that across there. Drop it down. Pane. There we go. Lift it up. And boom. Finito. Cool. Alright. So that's that bit done. Objectives. Send additional support to the transit point. Reach location. Okay. So let's get into our vehicle. Where's our vehicle? There it is. Okay. I don't tend to use that side entrance at all. Don't use that road. It's just me. You can use it. You can try it. Okay. Looking forward for hard mode coming out in September and the new maps. Hoping they'll come soon. But yeah, I think they really do need to release another roadmap because things have got behind with the problems they had with updates and issues people were having. So no doubt it's changed it. Okay, I'm reaching that. New vehicle. Taiga 6455B sports a wide bed and a powerful engine. Your best bet to move sand around. Yay! Right, first of our dump trucks. Okay, this road has been damaged by the storm, was impassable for convoys. The nearby dump truck will do its trick. Switch to it to repair. Okay, got it. Let's move this out of the way. One thing I'm going to do is show you how to see where the sand is, because you need to know. Vehicles. Sand. Right. So that shows where the sand is, okay? So what we do is we put a marker right there. That will show us the edge of the sand. Actually, let's delete it. Put it there. Okay. So you've got this patch to do, and you've got this patch to do. So what I tend to do, or what I'm going to do, is drive to the end here and then sand coming backwards. That makes sense. So let's get in here. Typical controls. Put on the lock diff. Nice horn, like it. Let me know if my game sound is like loud enough or not. I'm not going to do this first bit, I'm going to do the second bit. Come back this way. Don't normally get this stuck too often, this truck. It's pretty good. Right, so go all the way through and then turn around and come back. Okay. This will knock over these little plants, so you know when you knock them over they disappear, like now. Not disappearing yet. There you go. Alright, so, and the reason I've done this is because of where the sand is. You don't want to be like messing around going backwards and forwards from there. Okay, so let's okay, so we go over here till we reach the blue mark and we can fill up the sand again. Right there. Once you start filling, you can just go. Don't have to wait for it to fill up before you move. First two maps are pretty slow, not very exciting, not really much you can do to change anything. Okay, there we go. A little bit more maybe, just to finish it off. because why not? Now what we want to do this time is we want to go the other way. Preference, don't have to do it like this, I just do it like this, it's just me. I prefer not to struggle too much. Because if you lay it behind you, you've then got to flatten it before you can kind of reverse back over it. So if you do it this way, you don't have to flatten it, you can just lay the route and then flatten everything all together. Oh, and here comes the rain. Awesome. Right, so yes, I know I've got to deploy my dozer. So just fill it up again. Away we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I always dump a load down here because it's horrible. Plus it's been a while to use this whole thing. Rusty versions. Okay, so move you to one side and get our dozer. Alright, take that away now. Go in here and go. Yeah, got it. I got it. Right, deploy. Right, getting out of one, going into the other is always tricky because this steers a lot slower than what you've just been driving, so just be careful. I've made that mistake so many times. I say in all my videos about this game, you get used to a vehicle and then you get into another one and look, it slowly turns. Not as good. So sometimes you can make errors doing that. Let's see. Little bit of coffee, lovely jubbly. Yeah, so once the first two tutorial maps are done, then it starts to get a little bit more exciting, as in, well, exciting. It's not exactly an FPS game, but yeah. It gets a little bit harder, you can do different routes, you can just mess around a little bit more, trying different things, which is what I like to do. Yeah, I've already done that. God's sake. Alright, so, flattening sand. You can do it once, or you can do it like me and do it twice. It's entirely up to you. I always do it twice. Because if I want to later come back in and start asphalting, which you don't really do till a little bit later in this one, you've got it flat enough. Vehicles won't get stuck even. Just makes life easier for yourself. I know it's extra time, but it's well worth it. You can make it wider as you want as well by just doing the sides. I'll do it on this bit over here just to show you. I might be teaching Grandma how to suck eggs, but so if I go up the middle-ish like this, and that's not bad. It's good enough for what we need, but we've got to build a bridge soon. There's going to be traffic coming through here, so what you can do is go to one side. Ooh, there goes the steering problem again. If you go to one side of it, it will make it wider. We'll see. which gives you more room for errors of AI trucks. And they do have a lot of errors, as you can see. It's a lot wider, but you've got now a ridge on the left, so we have to do that again on the left hand side this time. Good. So it's made it wider, which is very cool. Alrighty, so let's chuck you up there. Out of the way. Good job. I don't know why this is still doing. Could just to construct a drivable stretch of road from piles of sand, etc. Grade and made sand flattening. I've done it. Oh my god. Hold on. Maybe it wants us to do this. And then do that. Who knows? Right, turn it off. Okay. Let's have a look at our objectives now. What we could do is turn this horrible thing off. Okay. So objectives. Send additional support. Infrastructure route. Going from harbour base to transit point. So, harbour base, start plotting. Right. Where are we going? We're going here. Probably too sharp. This is one of those times when you do need to use like close points, depending on what vehicles they send. Okay, now we've done our nice little bit of sand road. Shouldn't be an issue. There we go. I think this is where we're going. Yeah. Up to there. Obviously, watch out for any big rocks in the way and all that sort of jazz. And dispatch. Okay, cool. Now I think we've got to watch this now, which is a bit of a nightmare. But anywho. I think it's a big truck like this and then a small one. Yeah. Just watch them go through here. Because this can be a real pain just here. Sometimes like he will go straight into that. Watch. Dum dum. Hopefully he will reverse in time. If not, he's going to get stuck. Like that. And he's going to mess up now, watch. So, yeah. It's a bit of a pain, that tight corner. You could go this way if you wanted to. I tend not to. Yeah, he's going to get stuck. Okay. Fair enough. So what we'll do, if he gets stuck, yeah, he's going to get stuck. Let's cancel the route. Don't worry about cancelling the route first time. Doesn't really make much difference. Delete that point. Let's delete that point. Add a point. Drag it there. Dispatch. As long as he goes through it, we're fine. Okay. There we go. Now he'll start off there. The first time you do a route, they'll start off where you stopped it. After the route's done, if it fails, then you have to. It will start all the way back from the beginning. But the first time, as you're going through, it does this, which is kind of cool. All right, so this is the little vehicle. Kind of pathetic. He's not very good, but the search and rescue version of this is pretty good. A lot better than this. I don't even think this has got a four-wheel drive. Because he gets stuck in the game in the most silliest of places. The truck is well gone. He's loving it. He's eating it up. follow him, just for funsies. If they ever get stuck, if you want to cheese it a little bit, if they get stuck, you can push it with your a scout vehicle or a truck or the dozer, however you want to do it. Okay, they should make that. That shouldn't be an issue. Right, so we are going to need to get our, for the next mission, we need to go grab our crane. Might as well do that while we're waiting. So I think we need to build the bridge next. I think that's the next thing, but it doesn't matter if it's not. Again, the turning on this is a lot tighter, so watching what you're doing with the steering. But we'll take him up there. Hopefully on the screen it will flash up that they've done the first one. Unless they get stuck, which they shouldn't do. Currently we're on 35,820. There you go. Objective complete. Now, remember from the first one, the truck we want.
Good job there. We need a base of operations on the other side of the river. And that means we need a bridge. I don't suppose you've built a bridge before, right? Well,
No.
there's a first for everything. Oh,
Good job.
and if you want a steady supply of concrete slabs, I have just the thing. You can send a concrete slab convoy from the warehouse to the harbor base. Not
Okay.
essential, but it should keep our reserves up.
Warehouse to the harbour base. Okay. That's a horrible route if I remember rightly. Right, so we go here. Okay. Then we go to the bridges tab. So bridges. Let's just do this. Side mission is convoy. It's track. Okay. Bridges. Okay, so we need concrete bridge. This is telling you how to do it. The alignment sucks, especially if you can't get in a position to see it properly. It's a bit weird. Yeah, see, that's gone off to the right. So you have to escape, do it again. That'll do. That's good enough. So we want to go there. Okay, to build the bridge, deliver the required resources to any of the designated zones at either end. As we can only get to one end, we've only got one place to do it. You can also cancel the plan by hovering and holding delete. This will refund all resources. Yes. What it does is it actually refunds them right here, wherever you actually started. So it's kind of cool. Right, so we want to grab this. Hard to see the sun and everything. If that's the right one or not, that's not. Should be the right one, but the reach is not very long on this, so you might have to do like I'm going to do now. Just move forwards a little bit until it registers. Up there. Drop it. Doesn't matter if it's dropped on a roof. It's 1 of 7. Use the rope again. Rope shortening. That one. This one needs 7, so 3. It's a bit of a pain. Just decided to do this side. You can't really tell it which one you want. Just cycle through them until you get the right one, or just do whatever you want. How is that now? Was that 6 or 7 or 5 or 7? I can't remember. 2. There we go. Whoa. Right, that's 5. Okay. 2. This should be the last one. We'll see our little bridge being built. I love the animation for the bridge. It's kind of cool. And drop. Boom. There's our bridge. Awesome. We're going to leave this here because we're going to load up a truck later with some more concrete slabs. Okay, let's have a look at our objectives. We're still doing this one, so we need to reach there. Let's grab this. This is where we get, I think this is where we get our service truck, which is awesome. Piece of kit. Get you out of all your problems. So just cross the bridge that we just made.
Your first bridge.
Yeah.
That should weather any storm. Remember,
Yeah.
our job isn't just to fix what's broken. It's to make life better for folks around here.
Okay. I got you, Kelly. I got you back. Yeah, sometimes vehicles want to climb over these. So what I do, I drag these out of the way just because if you don't, it can cause problems later. Try not to hit it when you're reversing. Cool. And boom. Now it's going to zoom in on the Cardlow Stranic. Powerful road planning recall module delivers unmatched mobility to your fleet at a cost. Cost is service tokens. Used to be fuel. Changed the name to service tokens. This thing is a beast. It'll winch. It will do whatever you want it to do, and it will get. This would even like tow a truck out of the way. So it's kind of awesome. Right, so we've got 7 right now, which is kind of cool. What's our next stage? We need to do reach location. Huh? Okay. We need to reach the base. So I'm going to put this over here. But it's slow, but it's very powerful. It can tow almost anything. It's the only vehicle in the game that you can't buy a version of, which I'm like, I don't understand why. So yeah, let's go with this. Reach our location across the muddiness. Because this is not good over here. Just go gung-ho all the way through it. Right, so now we're gonna uncover our base. In the meantime, we're gonna try and shift these out of the way. Your hitch won't, your winch won't attach to those. Sorry, I've run over some kid's bike. Sorry about that. Sorry. And this needs to go. Probably gonna get stuck now. Try to clear your path as often as you can, is all I'm trying to say. Because otherwise it won't attach, so it's a bit of a pain. As long as you can get through with the vehicles, fine. It'll be fine. Smash those. Got here, and here's our other base with vehicles. New vehicles. There we go. Level 2 still. There we go. So we got the roller and the asphalt machine. Kind of cool. Alrighty. Deliver resources to one base, get it in the other, blah blah blah. Cool.
That town you just passed through is on Bala. It's the industrial heart of the region, so it's vital we get it pumping again. And that means delivering lots of supplies. You'll need to build a road and then plan a route between Anbala and the transit point.
Okay.
And there's a nearby village on the harbor that could use your help. If you have the time. Strictly, we're not required, but I think you like to help folks out. Panamar is in sore need of supplies. So you could plot a route to it from the transit point. I'm sure the folks there would appreciate it.
Okay, so I'm going to go into each of these vehicles because otherwise they're just going to be like icons which are going to annoy me. Here we go. Shows you what they do. This pours the asphalt, the other one rolls it afterwards. Then we've got the truck, which this has got a towing hitch. You've got a winch, and you can put the beds down. Sorry. So you put the ramps down to put vehicles on it, blah blah blah. So it's pretty cool. Can get you out of a few tight spots. Didn't use it that much, to be honest. But we need to do a road. So what we're going to do is go here. What other vehicle have we got? What? Where's the other vehicle? Why is it? Oh. It's showing us this. Okay, cool. I'll get those icons because they annoy me. Alright, so as long as you're in the zone, this should be close enough. There you go. You press 4 and it will deploy all you need to make that road. Okay, so press F to recall. This is going to cost 4 of your 7. Okay. Get into the first vehicle, which will be this one. Open. Zoom in. Hello. He's filled up with sand and he's away. So that's that one. Set him going first. So he lays down the sand. The stuff is annoying me right now, but I'm leaving it in here with the video. So it's telling you which one to use, how to do it. So click on the route. If you're in the vehicle, just click in the route and it will go. So if I go now, this one, open construction, and then click on this one, select route, he will now move off and start flattening that. Sometimes the AI gets stuck, which can be annoying, but don't worry about it too much. When they're going through the others, it's invisible, so it's not a problem. They don't get stuck. Okay. Move. Otherwise I'll do it myself. Okay. So he's there now. So what we could do is kind of move him out of the way a little bit. He's got sand in the back, which is always handy if you need it. Okay. Where's the sand on this, by the way? Let's have a look. Where's our sand? Yeah, we've got a big old area for sand now, which is kind of cool. Right, so then we want to lay the asphalt. Open that up. You can do it manually if you want. Okay. Let's move you out the way because you actually will be needed over the other side. So I'm actually going to call you back whilst we're waiting because he needs to clear the other route that we're going to do. What's the best place? I think it is recall route. do here. Now, we look, recovery area, look at that. It's right by the bridge. So that's ideal, and it's free. Okay. So he's kind of, oh, great place to put me, game. See if we can get out of this. Otherwise, we're going to be stuffed. That's not a good place to be putting us. There we go. Okay. So we need to clear a route. Okay. And all the rocks we saw were over this area. So I'm going to do that. Leave that there for now. Go back to objectives. Go here. And then we are going to get into our roller. And let the AI do that. Select route. There we go. Right. Enter this truck. Shift him to one. Try to shift him to one side. These are not off-road vehicles. And they don't like going over curb edges. It's very strange, but whatever. Okay. So now this is... Go away. Is now finishing off our road. This is so annoying. There we go. So he's now finishing off our road, which is cool. Once that's green, we're done. Okay. Later, we are going to need these over here. So I'm just going to shift him to the right, out of the way. Again, not good for off-road. Shift in there. Will do. Alright, so that's that done. Establish a route, infrastructure route, and we're going from transit point to Umbala. Okay, start plotting. Right. Oh, actually, first of all rewards received. Okay, so let's cancel this one. Done. Plot route, transit point to Panama. Transit point to Panama. Oh, yeah, that's this one. Okay, we need to put a bridge down. We need a bridge down here. Little small one, and a bridge down here. So let's put that as a marker now. There. That's no good. Okay. Add. Come on. There we go. So we need 2 for that. And then I think it's, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one here. You could fill it with sand, but there's no sand in this area, so it's better to use a bridge, to be honest with you. No, that's no good. Still no good. Why is it doing this? Very strange. Okay. Go like that. So we're going to need 4 concrete slabs in total. Plus, we need to clear the route because we've got stuff in Panama that's in the way. Like this vehicle here. So they need to be moved. So we'll do that later, but we know we need 4 slabs, which we have over here where our crane is. So infrastructure route we were doing was transit point to Umbala. Okay. Does say where you've done so far. So the reason I stopped that other route was because obviously it will get in the way of this one. It could cause incidents. There. 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 When you go to the bridges, make sure you're in the centre of the bridge, because it's very, very touchy-feely with the AI vehicles that are using it. So my suggestion to you is, if you see this is straight, use it the same, kind of, if you see what I mean. So straight, straight, in the middle. Okay. I think we're going up here. Oh, we're going up here. Okay, sorry, my bad. Delete, delete, delete. Straight through there. Opa. There, there, there. Make sure there's nothing big in the way. No, it's just a pallet, so we should be fine. There we go. Dispatch. Hopefully they'll be fine. What other objectives we got? Side mission, send a convoy concrete from Harbour Base. Bring help to Panama. What's this one? Infrastructure route. Harbour Village, Panama is asking. Oh, that's the one. Yeah, okay. That's that one. Send a convoy. Right, so we got 2 routes we got to clear off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, where's that vehicle they gave us? Right there. So I'm going to take him. Drive him over. These are pretty good trucks, actually. And he'll take the 4 slabs across. He'll be at level 3 yet. Let's have a look. Are we at level 3? No. Okay. So we need to be at level 3 before we can get my favourite little vehicle, the Mule T1 with crane. So we'll use this to take our concrete slabs across, because you don't need to crane off the slabs. You can just drive up to the point, which is cool. I can't believe I've been playing this for 47 minutes already. Time flies when you're having fun. I'm going to try and keep this one down to maybe like hour and 20 minutes. We'll see. I don't want them to be too long, because I don't want you to like get fed up with watching too big a video each episode. So try and split them up. I think this one normally takes just over a couple of hours in total to do, if I remember rightly. So what we need to do is, because we need 4, we need to do it out of the way, because we've got a route coming through here currently. So what we'll do is we'll shift this over here. There's 3 here. Barrel's in the way, of course it is. There we go. Jump into our crane. Yeah, that's the first one done. That's cool. Oh, we're level 3. Look at that. Okay then. So
Not bad at all.
we're going to go buy our vehicle.
Standards, so I don't get impressed so easily every time. Next
Go
on
here.
our
Shop. Yeah, got it. Whatever. Here's our little baby. This is the best vehicle in this game. I don't care what anybody says. Lifts 5 ton. Boom length 6 meters. Flatbed capacity 6 ton. Yeah, it takes a lot more than that. Look at this. Look, stability, mobility is really, really good. So buy it as soon as you can. We're not going to use that other one that we had. We're just going to use this, because this will do everything. Where are we? Where are you? Where are you, little mule? Deploy.
agenda is the gas power plant and
Yay!
the steel pipes facility.
Alright, so again, 4-wheel drive and diff lock with this one, as well as low gear and a crane, and you can strap stuff down to it. So It's the Swiss Army knife of vehicles, especially if you're solo play. I normally buy a minimum of 2 of these throughout the gameplays because they just are so fantastic. The horn's a bit weak, but whatever. So we're going to use this now because we have some vehicles to move out of the way on that route as well. So this is the ideal vehicle to take the slabs and move stuff out of the way. So we need 4 slabs. Let's see, we don't want to get in the way of that that run that's going on right now. So put the legs down. Of course I'm stood on top of it. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? Okay, same as all the other cranes. Pretty cool. Okay. Down a little bit. Reattach it. Up. Drag it in. Drop. Okay. That one. We need another 3. So let's get out of the way because they're going to be coming through shortly. That's 1, and we need another 3. Okay. Hopefully it won't get in the way. Spin it round, bring it in. Good. There was a worry. Go. So yes, even though we've only got 14,970 left, this is the only vehicle that you are going to need to buy for a little while, so make sure you do. Okay. Good job. Okay. Good. We're going to make our 2 bridges. Drop. That'll do. Good enough. Strap them down. Put that down. Take these down. And away we go. Oh, we got music again. Yay. Don't know why the music just doesn't play all the time. But it's quite relaxing music. Does get a bit monotonous after a while though, to be honest. I think, I'm trying to think, we've done 360 hours of gameplay in this game, completed it twice, done a lot of extra other stuff as well, so I'd probably say 140 hours solo to finish this, maybe a little bit less, depends on how quickly you come to grasp with it all. Don't worry about these, they just collapse as soon as you go over them. Hide concrete bridge, 2 slabs, away we go. Okay, strap it down. Simple as that. That's a bit nasty. Right. So let's go to our next bridge. Might have to clear a couple of things on the way, because this is not the best of routes. Look at the scenery in this game. It's just awesome. I really love it. It's so cool. I think we can attach to these rocks. Just need this. There we go. Stick our legs down. Don't want to be tipping over at this point, really. Just chuck it out the way. Pick up this one. I don't think the small ones will be picked up. This is probably the smallest, if I remember rightly. Okay. Yeah, it's not even seeing that other tiny little one. Yeah, okay, cool. It's enough to get through. Right, so this one you can't pick up, but you can just drive into it, hopefully, without smashing it. There we go. Nice. And then put legs down. Gonna grab hold of this. Shift him out the way. Swing him round. Job's a good un. You can put a bridge down there. I never have. You can. Okay. Go do our second bridge. This is why this vehicle is a definite must have to buy. No. Go. That's a little bit nasty, but hopefully we should be all right. Okay. Then we got a vehicle over here in the way. Two vehicles in the way, actually. Just need to oik them out now. This is where this thing comes into its own. This Mule T1 is awesome. Okay. Attach. Drag him round. Try to drag him round. Oh my god. Good tip. Hopefully not. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Side. Thank you very much, sir. And then this one over here, you can try nudging out the way. It only needs to be pushed off the side, really. Go, 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 go. Okay, it's going to be awkward. Should be alright, actually. There we go. Good job. Get that one out of the way. Barrel in the way. Drop him off. Then this one. Hold, get up, go, lift. Swing him off. Okies. That should be it. Oh, no, those out. Shift him out of the way just in case. Okay. So, let's do... Go up to Panama. Track. We get 4 service tickets for this, so that's cool. First transit point done. All rewards received with this one, so let's cancel that one. Let's chew our road up. Transit point to Panama. Start plotting. Okay, so this is the one we've just done. Cleared. Try and get him to hit that nice and smoothly. Might have to rebuild. Don't know. We'll see. Might have to like do a little bit of work on the route unless we're lucky. Doesn't matter about those, they'll smash. Let's go there, there, there. Okay. Watch out for the wetness. And go. Hopefully that'll work. We will see. Right, so what we'll do is we got Harbour Base, mains, get gas, find the most to. Okay, so let's just do this and clear. What we need to do is get into our dump, our dozer. There we go. Take him over the bridge, clear the rocks out of the way. Should be all good. When we clear the rocks, there's a certain route you can take them without having to do sanding, because there's no, again, there's no sand over here, so it's a bit of a nightmare. I'm going through these first 2 maps as quick as I can because they are the tutorial maps, but I don't want you to miss anything. So if you've never played the game before, or you're doing it and watching along, and whether you're copying what I'm doing or whether you're just having, like, just seeing if you can get out of a jam. Right, so let's do this. Those rocks out of the way. This one out of the way, along with these 2 smaller ones. Can use a little bit of a trick and do that with the marching mode. Kind of helps. Does help a lot. Make sure you're on flattening and not on tarmac destruction or manual, because it will end in tears. Trust me. Done that. Let's grab this one. Get him out of the way. Up we go. Scoop him out. Nice. Shift you out the way a little bit. Good. Okay. Grab these. Good. Nice. That's the first one done. Now we've got a clear. Oh, route failed. Okay, we'll have a look at that. Why is it in manual mode? Yeah. I wonder why it's going so slow. We want to go there, so we want to shift this over this way. Staying with this one. I'm making sure I got the right one. I don't want to mess up. Okay, let's shift this out of the way. Okay, maybe that little tiny one out of the way. And then we'll have a look and see what our problem is on our route. Okay. Right, so shift this to one side. Here somewhere maybe. Cool. Turn the motor off. Right, let's have a look and see what our problem is with our route. Oh, it got stuck there, did it? Are you serious? Maybe. Let's see. It's this little thing, probably, getting stuck. No, he's okay. Let's see what happens with this one. Yeah, okay, there we go. They're off again. Should be plain sailing now. Okay, cool. Right, so let's now do plot route. Rewards received. Transit point to Panama we're doing. Warehouse to harbour base. Here we go. Start plotting. So. Spin this round. Okay. Okay. Now remember, we haven't got a nice clear route like before because it's still kind of wet from the flood. So we might have to do some adjustments. As long as we got that stuff cleared out of the way, we should be good. There. Oh, there we go. Cool, cool. That's that one done. Right, this is the tricky bit. Oh my god, come on. Okay. So, we want to go there, there, and we want to try and go through here. Can't remember if I went up there or whether I went that way. Probably that way, he says, hoping. It might not be. That might be a disaster, but we can reroute it. It's not a problem. Right, so we want to go there, like that. We're going to go up through here because it's dry. It'll cause us less problems. It's a long old route, this one. Going to harbour base, aren't we? Harbour base? Oh, that is harbour base. Duh! Okay. delete, 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 delete. Oh, he's got stuck again. Delete, delete, delete. Okay, so let's do this. Here, 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 here. Dispatch. Right, we could end up with having a couple of routes messing us about now. So let's go to this one first. Oh, are you serious? Okay. Maybe. Up. Delete point. It's where it was so abrupt, I think. So let's move him over there. It's going to dispatch all the way back from the beginning, so we'll watch it, I think. Let's get this map facing the right way, because I'm getting confused. There we go. So yeah, it was getting stuck. We can redo this bridge. It's not too much of a problem. We might have to, because this might go wrong as well. See, that's already failed. So you get to a point like this where it's like, oh god, multiple fails. Don't worry about it, just reroute them until you get the right route. This might not be the right route, but we'll see. It's because this is so high. Oh, no, he's got through. GG's. Nice. Okay, let's go to this one. He got stuck there. Why? Maybe... Let's just try. It might have been... I should have just gone straight through it, maybe. We'll see. It's hard to judge when you're doing a route like this, how deep it is. Well, he's got through no problem, so... There we go. This is the tricky bit. I think. Is this the tricky bit? Maybe it's not. Oh no, well, this is really early in the route. No way. He's got to do this journey 10 times, so it's got to be right. Okay. As long as we got these working, we'll be good to go. What's our other objectives right now? That's what we're doing now. Get to the gas power point, find a way to steel pipes facility. Okay. Easy peasy, that is. There's a little trick to that one. You do this one first, and then there's a shortcut to jump up onto the road because the roads are on 2 different levels. I'll show you. That's what this guide is for. This playthrough is just to show you kind of like the easiest ways to do things. How's the hyperbase? Yeah. Let's just make sure he can get through all this. He might need to go over here. He's alright, he's got through it. This is where we cleared the first lot of rocks, so he should be alright going through there. But this is the dodgy bit. I can't remember if I went up all the way up here or whether I went through this bit, so we'll soon find out, huh? Seems to be coping with that. Famous last words. There we go. Yay! Awesome. Okay, so he should now, until he gets to here, this could be an issue here. So let's just wait and see. So I like watching them sometimes. Just change the camera angle to normal mode and just follow him along. See if he gets stuck on any particular bits. But these are off-road, so they're good. They're good trucks. So hopefully he will go round here. I remember doing this the first time round. I was putting sand down, struggling so much. Because there's no sand in the area. There we go. You should finish that without any issues, unless you get stuck over here. There's always somewhere they can get stuck. Let's go, let's go. Should be easy plain sailing. Now, there we go. Awesome. See him through to the finish. They only need to reach this point. They don't actually need to go in the garage. So wherever the point is, like, you know, it's like, see, right here, you'll see him. As long as he gets into this circle, he's fine. There we go. Done. Alrighty. So that's good. Now, I'm going to do these two quickly. Actually, no, I don't think I will. I think I'm going to end this here now, because we got our routes operational, our infrastructure routes. No rewards remaining, so let's cancel that one. Always cancel them, always check. Now this guy's going to go up and down here 10 times, so you can leave him going. So that's cool. So all these are done. All rewards received, no rewards remaining, remaining rewards. Okay, so the next part is basically the objectives we'll do in the next one is get to Steel Pipes facility, which is there, and also Gas Point, which is there. They are on two different roads, so one of them's here and one of them's here. So we'll do in the next one, we will do this one first. So I'm going to leave that tracking ready for next. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one, which will be episode 3, and we'll finish this map off in episode 3. The last task that I always leave till last is a broken pipe, and it's a pain to get to. I don't even know if it shows it. There we go. That is the last task. One pipe all the way from all the way over there and all the way back here. It's a nightmare. But yeah, and as there is no garage, there's a base there, transit point, sand quarry, but it's a long, long way to go. So that's the last bit. So I won't bore you with that right now. Why my mouse is going crazy. All right, so I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.